I'll be so late. What are you saying? Yeah. Stuck. Really? Yep. I'll just jump it off. All right. Believe your tire is getting lower. You should think about the safety of yourself as well as others and put some air in that before you drive it on the road. All right, well, let's see what we can do about that then. All right, turn it on. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, as people that follow the channel knows, when I make a video, I make it to be pretty down to earth, straightforward. Here's what you need to do. So I've never sponsored a product, reviewed a product, none of that. And I could have for years now. Never went after them, never accepted them when they contact me until now. And here's why. Because this particular product, I've seen it, and of course my brain automatically goes to thinking, well, that's not going to last half a century like my old Vice over here, so on and so forth, because I'm old school and I think stuff's supposed to last forever. But facts are, in this century, nothing lasts forever. So I looked at this product from a usability point of view. And in that, it has a lot. So what is this product? It's the JF.EGWO Air Compressor, Jump Starter, and many other things. But primarily, it's a jump starter. What made me think about it twice was the fact it had an air compressor on it. Has a light on it and other features, but it was the fact that it had a jump starter and an air compressor manual. Read that. People say don't read it, but this manual is not very big. It's got a lot of pictures in it. Read it. A couple other things. Thank you. Here's the actual product. Okay, there it is. Now, there's the power button. Okay, it's got two USBs on it, USB 1 and a USB 2. It's got a charger on it. It's got a digital dash. Okay, here's a bag. It's got some goodies in it. There's your wires that are going to be for the jumper. There's a power that powers through your cigarette lighter, if you will, power outlet, and it can recharge it. And then, of course, here's the one that you charge at your home. A brush that you can clean, your battery post off with. And it's got several attachments in here. This right here can literally screw right onto a valve stem, air chuck. Put it on here like this. Get it real tight. It's got a seal in there. And now you got a extended air chuck. So, Maybe you don't want the air chuck. Okay. Okay. Here's a little bag. See what's in here. Let me in there. All right. So what do we have here? This one right here, you can blow up a volleyball, football, soccer ball, that kind of stuff with that. This one right here, you can blow up like a raft for the pool, you know, one of them balloons, whatever. Instead of going, you use that. Okay. Stuff like that. Now, right here is a light. Now, in here it's real bright, but I'll show you. You press the button once. I had to hold it for a few seconds. And it's a light. Press it again. That's an SOS. Press it again. And that's a strobe light. Now, press again, you turn it off. So the things I like about it, very simple. It's small and light, so it'll fit right behind the seat of my truck. Because, you know, right behind your seat, you just basically have the wall, the back of your cab. Not much room. Fit there with no problem. And it's easy to pick up and carry around, sit where you need to sit, such as under your car when you're jumping the battery off. Okay, the downside, what I don't like is it's light, which means it can't have much of a battery in it, which means I don't think this thing's going to last for several years, because even if you don't use it, you need to tap it off about every 3 months to make sure it stays charged so that it'll be ready in an emergency. But eventually that battery is going to go bad. And you might be out there in the middle of the woods and it won't work. But again, if you regularly check it, you know, like I said, about every 3 months or so, you should know if it's getting bad, is what I'm saying. So it would pay you to try it out every so often, maybe twice a year, just to try it out and see how it works. And you know that the compressor in this thing can't be very big, so you know it's not going to be super fast, and you know, so on and so forth. It's going to be noisy, but you can expect noisy out of any of these air compressors. So at the end of the day, in this day and age, in this century, I think it's pretty good. And like I say, the reason I like it is because of the extra functionality. The fact that you can jump your car off, which is the most likely problem you're going to have with your vehicle, and you can air a tire up. And here's the thing. Here's what people think, well, so what? I'll just use the spare tire. Lots of times the spare tire is low on air too, because it's been sitting back there and never has been checked and nobody ever bothered to put extra air in it. So you'll put it on there and find out it's flat. Well, I'll just call a service. Well, you know, what if your phone's dead? Well, guess what? You can charge it with this. But if you didn't have this, well, my phone ain't dead. It's got plenty of power. Well, do you have a service? Why, yes, I do. Well, you can call them up if you've got a signal. Well, I've got a signal. Well, that's great too. How long is it going to take them to get there? Wouldn't it be easier just to jump your car off, air your tire up, and go? Save your service for when you've run out of gas. Your car actually has a mechanical issue where it really needs to be towed somewhere. So on and so forth. It's good to have a service, but it's better to have a backup plan beyond that. And that's why I like it. And at the end of the day, service or no service, I'd rather just get out and jump the thing off and get on down the road.